Hi everyone. It seems like yesterday that we were reeling from the tragedy that took place in Brunswick, Georgia. The death of Ahmaud Arbery was simply senseless. This country watched in astonishment as a young man was gunned down while jogging in his neighborhood. Now, weeks later, we have faced another tragic loss of life. And again, we watched the horror of George Floyd's death on social media and on TV. It's frustrating. It's tiring. And it has to stop. But too often we said the same thing. It has to stop. But how do we stop it? One of the ways I feel is to have more open and honest conversations with one another. The more we can sit in dialogue, the more we can resist the practices of prejudging people, falling prey to stereotypes, and begin tearing down walls of racism. It's not until we can sit across from one another and have an honest talk about who we are that we can begin moving forward in the type of constructive unity where we can build a community. Violence and rioting are not the answer. I completely understand the anger and the frustration of not being heard. Dr. King once said that rioting is the language of the unheard. Peaceful protest combined with sincere dialogue that changes the hearts and spurs actions can help to bring about change. Along with this, I have to echo what I said on my website after we learned about the shooting of Ahmaud Arbery. Along with courageous dialogue to break down the stereotypes that breed some of these racist and inhumane views, and equally important actions we can take together is to stand up and vote. We need to have public officials in office who have our best interests at heart. And making sure this happens is not someone else's responsibility. It's each of ours. And the challenge to defeat the function that have convinced some that voting doesn't matter is one of the real battles. I've worked in government for 15 years. I see the tremendous importance of one's vote. City officials set the tone of the community. They can either lift up or tear down. And who gets to set that tone is in our hands. The times demand that we come from out of the shadows and be heard. The voice of our vote will ring loudly if we stand together and vote together, which can make it crystal clear to the leaders here in Winslow and in Washington that enough is truly enough.